What's up, Aquarius? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a general full moon tarot reading for the full moon coming up on the 25th. It is a full moon in Leo. It'll be at 5 degrees Leo. It will be at 12:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be in the 10th mansion of the moon. I will put a picture of the 10th mansion up. You can read about that. It's good for healing, learning, overcoming enemies. It's a good mansion overall. The only auspicious part is drinking or doing drugs. I wouldn't say is a good idea in and around the full moon. It's auspicious for that. The moon will be opposite the sun and Pluto in a conjunction. Pluto and the sun in conjunction, I would be careful of anger or rage. I wants to cut right there. Simply because Pluto can represent rage. It'll be square Jupiter, so be careful of excess in any way, like overindulgence. For an Aquarius ascendant, you're talking 6th or 7th house. That's a house of personal health, so excess can definitely lead to personal health, whether it's food or drink. 7th house is the house of your personal relationships or your spouse. So you don't want to have angry communication or overindulge in any way because you never know. But with that being said, let me get the spread out, Aquarius. Get you a moon card too. Could be some kind of social gathering. Could definitely be associated with work. It looks like your cups overflow right now, which is a good thing. Looks like you recently got some money in the past that have helped you be very comfortable. But yeah, it looks like you still have worry about money for some reason in the unconscious. Not sure why. And your conscious mind is something that you've been working on. At the very least, you've had an offer of money in the past for something. Could be an offer for your home. Right there. This energy is gaining momentum. Okay. I mean, this could be you if you have fire in your chart, but most likely as a fire sign individual or this type of individual in your environment, male or female, being crossed by the give and take card or the generosity card. This person could have been quite generous to you, or you could have been quite generous to them, like you've given a lot to them. And for some reason, that's got you worried about money. Mostly, if it's you giving, you may be giving too much, and you're starting to worry about money. But it could be that they're giving to you, and you may be worried about your financial situation because someone being so generous to you, you kind of feel bad maybe about taking the money kind of thing. Because somebody's recently in the past has recently offered you or given you money in some way. I don't know how that is. It looks like it's something from work or something that you worked on that they bought from you or that you do that they value a whole lot. Could be that you received some kind of pension from work. Maybe you left your job and maybe you retired even. Or you just 401k or unemployment or something from this job. Some kind of generosity. Looks like something was given to you. Most likely, look, in this situation, it's like something was given to you monetarily. It could be something at work or somebody bought something from you that you worked on. It could be even art or something like that if you create art or music or anything like that. But yet, you're still worried about money. Maybe you've made whatever this sale that you made was very beneficial, but now you're worried about the next one because you're like, oh, well, this will eventually run out. Because it looks like right now in the current environment, this is you right now. You're abundant. You have more cups than you need. It's like you're overflowing with cups. As someone that's satisfied right there. In the very near future, a kind of judgment needs to be made. It's either the end of something or you're going to have to make a judgment about maybe selling something because there's an offer of money for something that you have. And you're going to have to make a final judgment about that. And it's going to help you be overflowing abundantly. Could be some kind of divine guidance too. Some kind of like divine messages coming through you or to you. Because they're all holding their hands out like they're going to receive, right? Like, give me, give me, give me. And you may be about to receive. So I don't really know why you're worried about money here. It's an unconscious influence. Because it looks like there's an offer already to get the money. I'm not sure why you're so worried about it because it looks like you're going to be overflowing. I mean, in your environment, this is moving forward and being happy, right? Or someone offering something to you of value. Someone is offering you something multiple times. This is being offered, and there's another offer right here. Not just financial offer, but emotional as well. Like, so both sides. The money was in the recent past, but this looks like it's in your environment right now. Or it could be a water sign in your environment right now. If it's not a fire sign that was very generous to you, maybe it's a water sign. And they're offering you not more than just their money. Maybe they're offering you friendship or companionship in some way. It's saying the energy is gaining momentum. Something that you've worked on is gaining momentum. It may be in something you didn't even think was going to be anything major, and now it's like really taking off, and you're finding out that people really want it or really like it. And it's very valuable. And maybe that's you offering it in your environment. You're offering this out, and people want it, and it's valuable. The advice is saying, be discerning, be in charge, keep control of what's going on. Don't let things get out of hand. If this is something that's developing into something like life mission type stuff, if it's something that you've been doing for work or something that you worked on that turned into something more, maybe it's just a labor of love and it's turned into something far more. It's saying, be on top of it. Be this in this situation, Demand what needs to be demanded. Right? If there's a certain amount you're supposed to get out of something, get all of it and make sure you get it all. If there's certain steps that need to be taken a certain way, if somebody's working under you or for you on your project, you make sure that you do your due diligence and that they do their due diligence. Be the boss. Be in charge. Sometimes you have to do that. Even if this is a labor of love that's like service in some way, you still need to be in charge of it. You need to make sure that it goes on continually and that it's done correctly, and that takes that type of energy. But the outcome says the Hermit. Boom. The outcome is the Hermit. This could be something that you could retire off of. Like something that you worked on, and it's gonna give you everything you need to where you can go do what you want now. Or it's saying, go within to help make that final judgment. Or if it's something being offered to you that's valuable, go inside and really focus on whether you should accept it or not. If it's like an offer of like a job to be a boss in something in some company, you really need to think about it. You really need to go in because that's where the answers are. Don't shy away. You're definitely going to feel like it. Or it could be that because you have to be this, right? You're going to have to take time occasionally for yourself to make sure it doesn't become too much, because the energy is gaining momentum. So whatever something that you've done is gonna be popular in some way. It's gonna help you out a lot. You need to be the boss for as long as you need to be the boss. But with that being said, when you are the boss, you have the ability to take time for yourself. So that's probably a good thing. All right, Aquarius, that's all I have. Please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. You don't have to if you don't want to, but it really does help the algorithm. It really would help me out, and I'd appreciate it. Even just a simple thank you would be great. And I always respond. You don't have to if you don't want to, though. I'm just glad that you're here. I will be making some astrology videos soon. I'm going to focus on Saturn and astrology to try to give people an idea, because that's the planet that's going to teach us the most during our lifetime, especially if it's prominent in our chart. And if it's in our chart, it's going to be in your chart in some way. If it's aspected in any way, you're going to need to know about it, just because that's the planet that brings the karma, and that's the things you need to work out. Anyway, with that being said, Aquarius, I'm grateful that you're here, and I hope to see you here again. Happy full moon.